going to be making cumulus spiced eggs, which are it's a really lovely dish that I've adapted, simplified from one of my favourite restaurants in Melbourne called Cumulus Inc. So we'll jump into the kitchen and I'll show you how to make them. For our eggs, I'm going to get just a little bit of oil in the pan. I've had the pan heating up for a little while. So I'm using some macadamia oil, but olive oil, whatever you like, and get that. And we'll just get a jar of, it's about 1.5 cups of a commercial tomato pasta sauce. So just going to give that a stir. Okay, it was quite hot. And we want that to come up to a simmer, so it's kind of simmering around the edges, but we want it to come up to a proper simmer all the way around. So I'll just leave that. Oh, and we're going to put some spices in. So this sauce has already got chili in it, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But if you're using a plain sauce, you might like to put a little bit of chili in. I think chili goes really well with eggs. And I'm going to add just a teaspoon of ground coriander, because I think it adds really lovely kind of freshness and spiciness. Actually, I might go 1.5 without. It doesn't overpower things. It just adds a little, kind of background spice. But you could use ground cumin if you like, or I've done this with smoked paprikas. Heaps of different options. Or you could leave it unspiced. It's really up to you. So we'll just let that come up to more of it, so it's simmering all the way. Okay, so we're boiling quite furiously, so I'm going to turn the heat down. Give the sauce another little stir. And we don't really need to reduce it down. It's going to be lovely and thick as is. Then I've got my baby spinach, so just some washed leaves. So I'm just going to use a packet here, so 3 or 4 handfuls. And we'll stir spinach in. And we're just going to, I'll get the heat back up again. We just want that to start to wilt down a little bit. It's back up to, it's kind of simmering again around the edges. What we'll do is we'll just make 4 little holes, and that's where we're going to break our eggs in. Don't worry about it too much, doesn't have to be too perfect. So, we don't want it to be boiling furiously. We want the eggs to kind of cook gently. So 4 eggs. So I'll get the lid on and just keep it gentle simmer, and we'll just let it stand for a few minutes and we'll check on it. So our eggs have had 2 minutes, and you can see they've still got a ways to go before they're cooked. They're still looking quite white around the edges, so but that's simmering away kind of about the speed that we want it to. So put that on, and it'll probably take another 2 minutes, maybe 3. So eggs have had 4 minutes all up with the lid on, and you can see looking lovely and cooked. The yolks are still runny on these, which is great. If you wanted them a bit cooked further, by all means leave them on, but I'm going to get them off the heat. I've turned the heat off now, and we're ready to serve. So you kind of want to serve fairly quickly so that the eggs are still nice and runny. And I've just got a really lovely goat's cheese here, so I'm just going to get my teaspoon and scatter chunks of cheese over the top. And then I'll just finish it off with some salt and pepper, and we're good to go. Hi, so if you enjoyed this video recipe, I'd really encourage you to jump on over and have a look at my blog. It's thestonesoup.com, and if you sign up for email updates, they're free, and you'll also get a free e-cookbook filled with video recipes just like this one. So hope to see you soon.